Hi, my name is Veronica. Today we are going to be doing a slow flow and we will integrate moon salutations which feel wonderful in the body. I invite you to start laying down. Keeping your knees bent or opening your knees wide with the soles of the feet touching. Perhaps bringing one hand to your belly and one hand to your chest. And closing your eyes if it's okay with you. And start to simply notice the flow of the breath. And as you deepen your breath, intentionally expanding from the inside out like a balloon. And with the inhale, pressing your navel up towards the ceiling. And with the exhale, softening your belly, allowing your navel to come back towards your spine. Inhale, your belly expands, your ribs widen up to the sides and back. And as you exhale, your ribs contract and your belly relaxes. Inhale for this three-part breath, belly, ribs, and then chest fills up with breath up to the collarbone. And as you exhale, your chest comes down, your ribs, and your belly. Dirga Pranayama, three-part breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Stay with that three-part breath, creating all that space for your diaphragm to descend and your lungs to expand so that the breath, the prana, the life-giving force can reach the three chambers of your lungs. One more like that. Inhale and exhale. And close your legs. Bring your right knee to your chest. Extend your left leg all the way down. Flexing both feet, pressing your left calf on the mat. Breathe in. And breathe out. Switch to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Switch again, this time crossing your knee over for a supine twist, perhaps opening your opposite arm to the side and turning your gaze as well if that feels good to you. And breathe in and breathe out. Notice what arises with that pose. Where do you feel this stretch? Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's switch sides. This time extending that right leg down, bringing your left knee in, cross it over, and twist. Ooh, I got an adjustment. Breathe in. And breathe out. And inhale. And exhale. And one more deep breath. And exhale, coming back to center, bringing knees towards your chest. Give them a nice hug. Breathe in. And breathe out, keeping your feet together, drawing your knees away from each other. Creating those circles that massage your sacroiliac region. Slow. And that start to open, lubricate your hip joints. Knees to chest, inhale. And exhale, rolling to one side of your body into a fetal position and then pressing your hand down and bringing yourself up. Crossing your legs, arms by your sides, inhale. And exhale, place one hand on the ground, the opposite arm up and over your ear. Breathe in and breathe out. Looking towards your hand on the ground, reach down with the opposite arm and create a big circle in front of you. And switch to the other side. Hold it there. Breathe in and breathe out. Reach down with the fingers, create a big circle, and to the other side. And then go back and forward just a few times, observing the sensations on the side body, on your low back. And what does it feel like? And one last time. And coming up to center, arms up, reach up with one hand. And then switch to the other side. Reach up and to the other side. Both arms up overhead. Open them wide. Interlace your fingers in your low back. And as you inhale, lift your heart open through your shoulders. And exhale. Rest your hands at your heart center. Breathe in and sigh it out. Transitioning to a tabletop. Cats and cows. As you inhale, lower your belly, lower your chest, and look forward. And as you exhale, round the spine, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale and exhale, pressing the ground away from you. And breathe in and breathe out. Coming back to your neutral spine, this time extend your arms forward, puppy pose. Melting your heart towards the ground. Resting your forehead on the floor. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Walk your hands in. Transition to downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up and back. Melting your heels towards the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Gaze forward and tiptoe to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Right here, if you have blocks, place the blocks in front of you, 6 to 8 inches, separating your feet hip-width distance. Bend your left knee deeply as you place the tip of the left fingers on the block or on the floor. And as you straighten up your right leg, twist open, reaching up with the right arm. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. As you inhale, press yourself up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, and let's switch sides. Right knee deeply bent. Left arm up and twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Press yourself up. Breathe in. Cartwheel your hands as you breathe out. Rounding your spine one vertebrae at a time. Take your time, slowly coming up to a standing position. Shoulders back and down, palms facing forward. Option to keep your feet at hip-width distance or bring your big toes to touch. And as you inhale, bring your arms up over your head for your moon salutations, lifting your heart. And as you exhale through the center line, forward fold. Come halfway up as you breathe in, lengthening. Step back with your right leg. Place your right knee on the mat as you breathe out. As you inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Go pose your arms, lift your heart as you exhale. Breathe in, arms up overhead. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Knees on the ground as you breathe in. Shift your shoulders forward beyond your wrists. Hug the elbows in. Keep your hips up. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale for your back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. And downward facing dog for your exhale. Breathe in. Right foot forward between your hands as you breathe out, knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go pose and lift your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the ground, perhaps shorten your stand. Inhale for a standing splits, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, breathe. Forward fold, sweeping your arms up. Inhale, reach forward, palms touching. Rise up and lift your heart. Hands to your heart center. Left side, inhale. And exhale. Halfway, step back for a knee down warrior. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go pose, lift the heart. And breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale, bring your knees to the ground. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide your feet back, chest forward, back bend. Downward facing dog for the exhale. Breathe in. And left foot forward, breathe out, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go pose. And then breathe in, arms up. Hands to the ground, shorten your stand. Standing splits. And forward fold. Halfway up. Fold. Reach forward, press your feet down, rise up. Hands to your heart for the exhale. One more round. Surya or Chandra Namaskara, moon salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Step back with the right leg for your exhale. Inhale, arms up. Go pose, lift the heart. Then breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Knees on the ground as you inhale, shift forward. Knees, chest, and chin as you exhale. Back bend as you breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale. Right foot forward as you exhale. And breathe in, arms up. Go pose as you empty out. Arms up overhead. Hands to the ground in front of you. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, lengthen the spine. fold, sweep arms over your head. Inhale, rise up. Hands to heart for the exhale. Left side, breathe in, arms up. Forward fold. Halfway up. Step back with the left leg. Inhale, arms up. Go post your arms, lift your heart. Reach up with the tip of the fingers. Downward facing dog for your exhale. And breathe in. Knees, chest, and chin as you breathe out. Inhale for your back bend. Downward facing dog for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go pose, lift the heart. Breathe in, arms up. Hands to the ground for the exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway and fold. Inhale. Rise up, hands to your heart. For the exhale, breathe in. Hands side out. Arms up over your head. Forward fold for the exhale. Halfway up as you breathe in. Step back to a high plank as you breathe out. Drop your heels to the right. Open the left arm up. Stay there. Option to support your plank, placing your knee down. Option to lift that top leg up. Option to find wild thing. Pressing your hips up. Reaching over with the tip of the fingers. Inhale. And exhale. And switch sides. Choose the option that works for you. Pressing your hips up. Reaching back with the tip of the fingers. Inhale. And exhale. High plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take a moment here to check with your breath, perhaps sitting back on your heels, shoulders up, shoulders back, and shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Downward facing dog. And three-legged dog with the right side. Bend your knee, open up your hip. And creating circles with your right hip. 3 in one direction. And 3 in the opposite direction. When you're ready, bringing your right foot forward between your hands and grabbing your belt. If you have a belt handy, otherwise, you don't have to use it. Bring your arms up over your head and bend into your front knee. Breathe in and breathe out, opening your heart. Inhale. Bring your belt forward and lower your knee to hover. Press back up and open your heart. Inhale and lower to hover. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Let go of your belt. Place your hand on the ground. Option to place your knee on the ground and twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, lengthening through the spine. And one more deep breath. And exhale, bringing both hands down. Step back. Child's pose. Knees wide open. Big toes touching. Extend your arms forward. Two more breaths. And one last breath. Walk your hands in. Close your hips. I'm gonna tuck my shirt in a little bit. And then, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog on the left side. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Create those 3 hip circles on the left side. And then reverse the direction. When you're ready, bringing your foot between your hands and grabbing your belt. Come all the way up. Opening through your heart, breathe in. Bringing your belt forward, lower your knee. Inhale. And exhale, and breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale, exhale, and breathe in, and breathe out. Go ahead and let go of your belt. Ground your hand for your twist, keeping your knee up or placing your knee on the ground. Inhale, and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. And one more breath. Exhale, bring both hands to the ground. Press back, perhaps moving your hips from side to side. Downward facing dog. From your downward dog, walk your hands and your feet to the middle of your mat. And as you press your feet down, open your arms and rise up. Hands to your heart center. Okay, let's transition to standing half moons, Ardha Chandrasana. I'm going to have a block on this side of the mat and a block on the other side of the mat. Opening my legs wide, creating a warrior 2. Keeping that block in front of my toes. And then once I place my hand on the block, I will experiment with the block to see what gives me the most stability. On your warrior 2, find that neutral pelvis supporting your spine. Arms nice and strong. And then perhaps shortening your stand, inch forward and place your hand on the block. Opposite hand on your hip. Open your hip. Flex your back foot and extend your arm up. You can stay right there with your gaze down, or you can turn your gaze forward, or you can turn your gaze up. I'm going to keep my gaze down since I'm talking, and my stability is not as good as it would be if I was just breathing. Hold it there. Now from here, imagine that the floor is made out of glass. And you're going to step back into a warrior 2 ever so slowly to avoid breaking the floor. There you go. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. And now let's try the other side. Starting with that warrior 2. Place your block where you think is going to work for you. The distance between your ankle and the block is about the same distance as your hip bone and your shoulder, since you're going to stack joint over joint. Warrior 2. Inhale and exhale. There you go. Flexing your back foot, toes towards your face. Length through your spine, reaching up towards the ceiling with the opposite arm. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. Without breaking the floor, step back ever so slowly. Inhale, arms up, and exhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Separating your feet wide. Interlace your fingers in your low back. Open through your heart. And with the toes pointing forward and a micro bend on your knees, lead with your heart and forward fold. Reaching up with your knuckles. Feel the weight of your body towards the ball of your foot. Keeping your knees slightly bent, lift your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Feel the opening happening in the back of your legs, the opening happening in your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, release and rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Now for a Spider-Man lunge, side lunge. With your wide stand, bend into one knee. Option to place your fingers on the ground. And then switch to the other side. Keep your chest up. And now go back and forward 3 times. Option to not place your hands on the mat. And just bring your hands to your heart. Perhaps bring them up overhead and then back down. That's 1 round. Up, down, up, down. That's 2 rounds. Up and down, up and down. Walk your hands into center. Come halfway up. Hands to your hips. Press your feet down and rise all the way up. Now let's shorten our stand and come back towards the top of our mat. Chair pose. Inhale and exhale, lowering the hips. And breathe in and breathe out. Now as you inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Come to your tippy toes. And as you exhale, toe squat. Hold it here. Inhale, extend the arms forward. Stay there through your exhale. Inhale, bring the right arm up and back as you twist. Exhale, bring the arm up and forward. Left arm up and back as you twist and bring it up and forward. 1 more time on each side. Breathe. And empty. Inhale and exhale. From here, bring your hands to your heart center and close your eyes. Press yourself up as you open your eyes, still on your tippy toes. Whoops. And come on off the pose. Shake it off. Okay, separating your feet hip-width distance or more. Let's find our way back down to the ground. Waving your hips or moving your hips from side to side for your yogi squat. Hands at your heart center. Option to be here, supporting your forearms on your thighs. Twist. Extend one arm under your leg and then the opposite arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's switch sides, opposite arm. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Coming to the ground. Soles of the feet touching. Roll from side to side. Right here, I like to use blocks. If you have them, use them. If not, that's okay. You can be here seated with a long spine, or if you would like, you can also place your hands on your blocks and then walk your blocks forward, lifting your ribs up and forward, and then folding over. Inhale and exhale to whatever degree is available to you. 2 more breaths. And one last breath. And coming off the pose. Turning, we can stay actually right here. Extending one leg forward and keeping the other foot on the inside of your thigh. Square your shoulders to your knee. And you can be right in here for your pose. Or if you would like, you can also walk your hands down. Keeping your hands wherever you can. If you want to grab your foot, you could. Opposite hand, grab it through that outer edge. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. And inhale. And exhale. Round the spine. Come back up. And bring your knee up. To point towards the ceiling. Finding length in the spine. Bring the same arm of the knee that is pointing up and back. As you hug your knee to your chest. You can cross your foot over. And you can even bend the lower knee. As long as both hip bones connect with the ground. In my case, this is what I want to stay. Finding length in the spine. And twisting. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, coming back to center. Bringing my heel a little bit further away from my inner thigh. I'm gonna walk this leg towards the right and slide my hand down as I bring the opposite arm up over. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Right here, I'm gonna turn myself a little bit and looking to have my knee connecting with the ground. I will place my hand behind my hip, ground through my knee, lift my hips up and back. Grounding through that extended leg, pressing my big toe and my little toe down, feeling all that opening through my thigh and my hip flexor and all the side body, and back down to the ground. Now let's switch sides. Extending the opposite leg, which in my case would be my left leg, squaring my shoulders to my knee, staying right here, or walking my hands down my leg, grabbing whatever I can, or the other edge of that foot. And breathe in, lifting the ribs up and forward, and then folding over. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. And exhale. Slowly rounding up. Foot to the ground. Or crossing it over. Bringing that arm up and back and hugging my knee. Still keeping the length in my spine as I twist. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. And one more breath. And exhale, coming back to center. Walking my heel a little bit further away from my thigh. Opening the leg to the side, sliding my hand down. Arm up and over my ear. Breathe in. Pressing down with the hip of the extended arm. Inhale. And exhale. And one more breath. Exhale, coming back up. I'm gonna turn myself a little bit to find that connection between my knee and the mat. And as I place my hand behind my hip, I lift up, open through my heart. Inhale. And exhale, energy going through the tip of the fingers and energy going down through my grounded foot. One more breath. And exhale, coming back down to the mat. Turning to one side. I want to keep my blanket and my blocks handy as I slowly roll all the way down to my mat, grounding through my feet. I lift my hips up for a bridge pose, and this time I want to use a block. Place my block underneath my sacrum, the flat bone in my low back. And relaxing my expression, I point my chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, option to bring your arms up over your head if that is accessible to you, extending them all the way, or perhaps grabbing opposite wrist. And as you hold the pose, notice, where are you feeling it? Do you feel it in your quadriceps? Do you feel it in your hip flexors? See what feels good about it. And take one more deep breath. And exhale slowly. Pressing your feet down, lift your hips up, and bring your hips back to the ground. Lift one right leg up towards the ceiling, flexing your toes towards your face, perhaps interlacing your fingers behind your thigh. Hold it there. Inhale. And exhale for a half happy baby, bringing your knee towards your armpit, grabbing your calf or your ankle or the outer edge of your foot. Hold it there as you inhale. And as you exhale, and breathe in and breathe out. Bringing that same knee to your chest, extend the opposite leg all the way down to the ground for a supine twist, crossing your knee over, opening your opposite arm to the right and turning your gaze if that works for your neck. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale and exhale. And one more deep breath. Exhale, coming back to center. This time, left leg up. Flex your toes, interlace fingers behind your left thigh. Shift the toes a little bit more to be over your face, and you can keep a slight bend on your knee or as much as you would need to. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knee for a half happy baby, grabbing your calf or your ankle or the outer edge of your foot. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. Exhale, bringing your knee to your chest, extending your right leg down, and then cross your knee over as you open the opposite arm and you turn your gaze. As you inhale, noticing your ribs expanding. As you exhale, enjoying that twist. And breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Bring your knees back to center, knees to your chest. Roll from side to side, massaging your low back. And taking a few more breaths in here. And as you come back to stillness, take a deep breath in through your nose. And through your mouth, breathe out. Setting up for Shavasana. Extending your legs all the way down. If you have your blanket handy, you can use it in a few different ways. One of them could be as a pillow underneath your head, if that feels good to you. And the other way could be as a burrito for support for your knees, which is what I want to do right now. So you create a roll, bring it under your knees, and that feels better on your lower back often. And then just bring your arms by your sides with the palms facing up, allowing your shoulders to open, to relax towards the ground. Your whole spine to melt, your expression to soften, and your breath to stay with a natural rhythm. As you can come back to that breath, connect to that breath, to the sound, to the sensations, while you let go of the doing and simply allow the ground to hold you in place. For the next several minutes, and for as long as you can, stay in this deep rest, deep relaxing pose, restorative pose. And for now, I'll bring my hands to prayer, bow to you in gratitude. Namaste.